Hello, I am very pleased today to address the annual delegates meeting of ICMCI to report on IQA's, the Institute Quality Assurance, achievements and future developments. My name is Christian Welsh-Miggins, and I am the chair of IQA. Before addressing IQA's achievements since the annual meeting in Amman last year, I would like you to pay attention to the subtitle of this slide, The Path to Become an Independent Accreditation Body. This sentence expresses a decision taken by ICMCI's board with enormous impact on IQA, to which we are still adapting. The committee's name has changed from QAC, Quality Assurance Committee, to IQA, Institute Quality Assurance, and we have a new TOR that provides the independence required to become a recognized international accreditation body. This decision was driven by the need to comply with ISO 17011-2017 standard, which would allow IQA to assess IMCs on requirements to comply with ISO 17024-2012. Many of our efforts, meaning the actions, in the past 3 years have been focused on the implementation of the changes required to comply with it. The achievements are summarized in the list in this slide. Progress in consolidating its status as an independent accreditation body was made. A new visual identity, as shown by the new logo in the right side of this slide, and we have made the revision to adequate visual identity and wording, as well as adding version control on every document. Ongoing improvements on its processes, ongoing improvements on its training and programs, and ongoing improvements in the management systems. We went through an ISO 17011-2017 internal audit, and we pretend to have another one before the end of this year. As a consequence, we have improved the assessment report's approval mechanisms and protocols to guarantee impartiality and avoid conflict of interests. An assessor's cohort management area has now been created and is fully operating, taking care of nominations, competency evaluation, performance evaluation, and training of assessors. We have developed our own risk management system. We have made recruitment of new members and new assessors, and we have collaborated with other ICMCI committees, especially PSC&D. We have a lot of thanks from many people. So the commitment of IQA members and assessors, as well as the support from the ICMCI Secretariat and Executive Director, have been crucial in achieving these milestones. Special thanks to Nick Warren, Rima Nasser, and Kuzaima for their permanent support and cooperation. Expression of gratitude to Susan Bauman, Alice Kubicek, Galina Artyukina, and PK Lim for their permanent commitment as IQA members. Welcome to James Healy and Namrod Nagoya, who have recently joined the IQA team. And a special recognition to the lead assessors, and co-assessors, that is the assessors cohort, who operate assessments, providing credibility to the CMC certification scheme worldwide, and advice for IMC's improvement while communicating and spreading the ideals that support ICMCI's actions on behalf of the management consulting profession. The routine tasks and continuous improvement actions that we have taken into our hands were detailed in the report that IQA has provided and should be available to delegates by now. We manage the triennial assessments of member institutes. We continuously enhance efforts to improve the services and accreditation process we provide in conformity with the relevant standards and expectations of interested parties. We continuously check and procure need for resources, and we take actions regarding the assessor's operational management. So let's see how these assessment programs, are updated. In this chart, you may check the updated data regarding the assessment programs. The 2023 assessment program has been completed as for September 30th, 2024. The 2024 assessment program cycle is already in place, providing the assessment of 19 IMCs, of which 7 are being on-site assessments. We have returned to make on-site assessments as required by the standard after a period in which they were suspended due to this COVID pandemic. 3 IMCs will still be going through assessments on ISO 17024-2012. Looking ahead, the 2025 assessment program should contemplate 13 assessments, of which 6 should be on-site assessments. The 2026 assessment program will be challenging and will require a very accurate plan because we will need to make 11 of the 14 assessments on-site, requiring more attention regarding assessors' availability for travel, as well as the financial pressure over ICMCI's cash flow. So, before finishing, and to close this presentation, I want to strengthen the idea that IQA's management main effort has been to create a specific culture for IQA members and collaborators, leading to a coherent and effective team behavior in a healthy, challenging, and collaborative environment. Just as an example of this, the Assessors Operational Management has recently launched the Community of Practice to encourage our international community of assessors. We now need to consider that we are a team of around 60 people. Managing their actions, performance, and needs requires good leadership skills. So then, thank you very much for your attention. Have a wonderful meeting and enjoy the Congress. Goodbye.